Hey everybody, how you doing? It is Mr. Bookman, and I will be reading The Best Kind of Mooncake by Pearl AuYeung. Please enjoy. The Best Kind of Mooncake. Once upon a morning in Hong Kong, in the valley of Tai Yin Street, my family was setting up for the day. We opened the store, hung the racks, checked the change, and secured the roof. My mother promised my brother and me a special mooncake to share at the end of the day as a treat. It was really the only thing keeping me here. It had a double yolk center, the best kind. The air filled with beeping, flickering, and bartering. Rich ladies and high and mighty Englishmen would never dare walk here. The smell of car fuel, herbal tea, and steamed cake always wafted through the thickest of old Tai Yin. This is life every day, I thought. How boring. Nothing has changed. Nothing never changed. Until thump. A thin, sweaty man with the deepest eye and smallest ears fell to his knees in the middle of the street. He smelled like he had run 1,000 miles. I ran 1,000 miles, the man walked as hawkers and shoppers surrounded him and courteously. Where did you come from? Is he okay? Who is the man anyway? He said he had run through the forest, swum through rivers, and slept in trees along the way. Oh, he even stowed away on a ship. He had never set foot outside his village before. He left everything behind but the clothes on his back. He crossed the border like crossing a finish line, but never stopped there. No, sir. He ran through mountains and sees the people. I leaned in closer to listen. Bah! I've been there, brother, said one hawker. The crowd had begun to turn away, uninteresting in hearing their own stories told to them. My mother came back for lunch and we pulled out our bowls and teacups. The man watched us with despite eyes. Then we heard a gurgle. My mother reached into her bag and handed me a mooncake. The special mooncake she was serving for my brother and me with a double egg yolk center, the best kind. But then she said, "Dear, bring this for the hungry man over there." I couldn't have gone any slower. When I handed the mooncake to the small-eared man, he snatched it and devoured the whole 3 bowls of rice, double yolk center. Always shared it, okay? Mooncake in one gulp. Just like that, it was gone. The man closed his eyes and patted his stomach. He took a slow, deep breath and looked around at the boring old bustle. "You're lucky, you know, kid. This is my first time being so far from my family, but it sure smells like home." I shrugged. But the people on AuYeung Street had been watching, and they slowly began to approach the man. One hawker from across our store handed him a new shirt. Another gave him a number to call for a job and a pat on the back. The man grinned ear to ear and thanked us all profusely. As I watched him go, my mother passed me a bowl. "Ma, why are they suddenly helping him now?" I asked. She had given him a little extra food, but it wasn't mooncake. My mother looked at me pointedly and said, "We have to take care of each other." Then with a faraway look in her eyes, she watched the man turn the corner and walk out of the alley. Perhaps they remembered that once upon a time somebody helped them too. AuYeung Street resumed in dance of the beeping, blinkering, bartering of the afternoon rush. This was the life the man told me I was lucky to have. I took a slow, deep breath and looked around the familiar hustle and bustle. Maybe the smell of car fuel, herbal tea, and sweet steamed cake wasn't too bad. Decades later, a mooncake shop opened right behind our store. The owner had the deepest eyes, the smallest ears, and a round, full belly. He grinned and promised a box of mooncakes. "For you," he said. "But I know the mooncakes taste better when we share." And so we all enjoyed pieces of a double yolk center, the best kind. Well, wasn't that sweet of them to share that mooncake with that guy? I think so. Have you ever shared anything with anybody before? Let me know with a thumbs up if you have shared anything with somebody before. Just curious. Well, everybody, I hope all of you enjoyed this book reading, and if you did, give it a big thumbs up. Share it. If you're new and you came along this book reading, hit that red subscribe button down below and subscribe to my channel and check out my other book readings I got. I got plenty, so feel free to check them out. And until my next book reading, they call me Mr.Bookman. And this book reading's over. Have a pleasant one and take care, everybody.